Hey guys! So today we are starting a new lesson. We are moving on from plot and inferring. And we're going to start talking about the differences between poetry, drama, and prose. Your I can statement for today is I can explain obvious differences between poems, dramas, and prose, referring to simple structural elements. So we're just talking about the simple structural elements today, okay? So we're not really getting into the nitty gritty or the really complicated stuff just yet. This is just an introduction. Right here, I have an example of a drama, a prose, and a poem. Okay, so what's most familiar to you is probably the prose. So this text is a prose. P-R-O-S. Oh, this is really hard. That's a prose. Okay, so this one is a prose. That's supposed to be an O, not an E. A prose is just normal writing, okay? Whenever you are reading a novel or even an informational text, it's probably going to be in paragraph form. And when I say paragraph form, we're really talking about the parts of the text are sectioned off into these sections, and we can tell a new section is starting because there's an indentation right there, an indentation. Okay, so this is a prose because it has paragraphs. Okay, it also has the characters talking in quotation marks. So we know a character is talking because there are quotation marks around it. That's another feature of a prose. Let me go back. This text is a prose. Now, this text is a poem, and these sections are not called paragraphs, they're called stanzas. And like I said, this text is a poem. Let's see if I can do a better job. Oh, no, looks like a D. It's supposed to be a P. This text is a poem. All right, and poems have stanzas. These sections are called stanzas. All right, now, the last one I want to talk about is this text right here. This is a drama. Dramas are meant for a stage, like you're going to perform them. They're also known as plays. Okay, so this is a drama. You could also call it a play. All right, let me go ahead and write that. Can I do a better job? D-R-A-M-A. Okay, so each of the characters are listed at the top in the cast of characters, and the different parts of a drama are sectioned into scenes. All right, so there will be different scenes. These are all the characters' lines. So instead of having what the characters are saying in quotation marks, what the characters are saying is split into their lines. So there won't be any quotation marks around it, but that is what the characters are supposed to say. Right here, just a little heads up, you don't say this part that's in italics and in the parentheses. This is stage directions. So when they're on the stage, these things, grinning with pride, that's what the character is supposed to do. All right, so now you know the basics of a prose, a poem, and a drama. And we're going to be mostly focusing on prose today. So that's what your practice is going to be about. I'm going to erase this very quickly. All right. Next. Now I want to know what you already know about poems, dramas, and prose. So on the next slide, I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to tell me what you know about prose. What I've already told you, or other things that you might already know about prose that we've learned this year so far already, like things about the plot. I want to know what you already know about prose. All right, guys, I can't wait to see what you have on our lesson today. Have an awesome day.